Welcome to Daily Uplift with Vixa your space for faith, clarity, and strength for the everyday journey. Here, we take real life, real struggles, and real hope, and bring them together through honest reflection and the truth of Scripture. Take a moment, breathe, and let's walk through today's message together. There's a unique kind of heartbreak that doesn't get talked about enough. It's not a breakup. It's not a betrayal. It's watching someone you love walk away from the faith you still hold. Maybe it's your spouse, your best friend, your adult child, someone who used to sit beside you in church, who prayed with you, who shared your beliefs. And now, they don't anymore. And you're left wondering, how do I love them well when we no longer share the most important thing in my life? Today we're talking about one of the hardest relationship dynamics out there, loving someone who's lost their faith. First, let's acknowledge something important. You're allowed to grieve. When someone you love deconstructs their faith or walks away from it entirely, it feels like loss, because in many ways, it is. You've lost the shared spiritual language you once had, the prayers together, the conversations about God, the future you imagined where faith was a common foundation. That grief is valid. It doesn't mean you love them less. It means you're human. But here's where it gets tricky. In that grief, it's easy to make their faith journey about you, to take it personally, to feel rejected, not just by them, but somehow by God too. And that's when relationships start to fracture. So let's talk about what doesn't work. Don't try to fix them. The moment you make it your mission to bring them back, you stop seeing them as a person and start seeing them as a project. And people can feel that. It creates distance, not connection. Don't guilt them. Saying things like, "You're breaking my heart," or "What will people think?" or "You're going to regret this," that doesn't draw them closer. It pushes them away. And honestly, it makes faith feel like manipulation instead of love. Don't make every conversation about their faith. If every time you talk, you're slipping in Bible verses or asking if they've prayed lately, you're not connecting. You're preaching. And they'll stop being honest with you. Here's the hard truth. You can't love someone back to faith. Only God can do that work. Your job is something different, so what do you do? How do you love them well? First, stay present. Don't distance yourself because they've changed. Don't withdraw affection or connection. Show up. Be there. Let them know that your love isn't conditional on their beliefs. Second, listen without fixing. Ask questions not to debate but to understand. What led you here? What are you wrestling with? And then just listen. You don't have to have answers. You don't have to defend God. Just be a safe space. Third, respect their journey. Their faith or lack of it is between them and God, not you. You can't carry that weight for them. And trying to will only hurt both of you. Fourth, live your faith authentically. The most powerful witness isn't your words, it's your life. If your faith makes you kinder, more patient, more loving, they'll see that. And that speaks louder than any sermon. Jesus had a fascinating way of handling people who doubted. Thomas didn't believe he rose from the dead, and Jesus didn't shame him. He showed up. He said, "Put your hand here. See for yourself." He met doubt with presence, not punishment. That's your model. Be present, be patient, be love. Here's what I want you to hear. You can love someone deeply and disagree with their beliefs. Those two things aren't mutually exclusive. Your relationship doesn't have to end because their faith journey took a different turn. It just has to evolve. And that's hard. It requires humility, patience, and a whole lot of trust in God to do what you can't. But here's the beautiful part: love doesn't need shared theology to exist. It just needs presence, respect, and the courage to stay when it would be easier to walk away. So if you're loving someone who's lost their faith, I see you. I know it's hard, but you're doing something sacred. You're choosing love over fear. And that's what faith in action actually looks like. Thank you for spending this time with Daily Uplift with Vixa Luna. If today's message encouraged you, share it with someone who may need it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, so you never miss a new reflection. Stay inspired, stay uplifted. God bless you.